What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Daniel Sports Ledger, sports betting tips and picks for sports bettors. Of course, Manny's back, as always.
Phone blown up. Adrian
The number
Wojnarowski.
one co-host.
Yes.
So yeah, let's talk about net last week. First of all, our main pick that we gave you all. In fact, we didn't just say Vegas was wrong. We said you could even bet Cleveland minus 9.5 on a reverse line and you would win.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that. I said I would still do the minus 6.5, which I did do. But guess what? What did they win by?
21.
21.
21. We told you it was going down. Cleveland comes in and kicks ass.
Yeah,
I ain't
easy.
gonna lie to you.
Easy. Nobody really thought that, but except
Mhm.
for us.
Right.
Who do you know that predicted? Nobody.
Mm-mm.
So the picks we gave out, the parlay I gave out last week, unfortunately, we lost the Bills game, but all the other picks had won. Cleveland won, the Eagles won, the Ravens won, and the Bills lost, as you know. The Chiefs that night lost. We gave that one out. I gave that one out. He went with the Lions, so he won. We did some other plays that week that we just did on our own, like Raiders.
Of course, we had some
Raiders won.
in-game plays. I think I had a parlay there for a couple yards. I lost due to I think I lost on 2 yards. I did. I really did. I one of the guys I picked there, he needed to get 2 yards. I believe it was the no. I apologize. It was a touchdown. I needed Raiders touchdown to get I needed Raiders running back to get a touchdown and let me down. Usually the Raiders let me down, but this time it was just the running back alone. So either way, my parlays on the other hand, I finished pretty decent. I missed one. I went with Pittsburgh, as I said before. I took Pittsburgh at home against San Francisco. San Francisco traveling across the country. Thought Pittsburgh would handle business. They look great in the preseason. We all know how preseason works. Usually doesn't turn out the same. But gave it a shot. It was my only loss. I hit Detroit. I hit Cleveland, obviously. I took Cleveland minus 9.5, boosted my parlay out the ass. Then I took Pittsburgh, and then I finished it off with the Jets. Of course, I thought I had completely lost the Jets game after the first quarter, but that's football. And I'll tell you what, for me, that's just how crazy it is. Because you had a crazy parlay wrapped around that Bills game.
Yeah.
Oh man, and
I had a few thousand coming my way, bro.
And that's just how the game goes. And there's plenty more. There's plenty more excitement coming.
And that's the thing. There's plenty more games. We still did good for the week. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So next week we got some fun ones. Well, first of all, what were you saying about Aaron Rodgers? Think he might retire?
Here's my thing. Zach comes out, he dominates. Not even say dominates. Let's say the defense continues to play well, right? Now, the kid comes out, he plays great. They have a winning record. They make the playoffs. What's the point? What's the point of bringing him back? Now he's got a blown Achilles. I mean, who knows what his game's going to be like? Let's stick with the young and new. I hate to say this all the time, but I'm just not a fan of the underdog story. I'm really not. He's done. Wipe him out. I know you're happy about that. You don't hate Aaron Rodgers.
No, I don't. No, I just think he's overrated.
There you go.
That's it.
So with that being said, that's going to actually just jump right into my situation here. I'm actually taking the Jets. They have them at -9. I'm taking the Jets on the money line to win. Not even taking the points. Jets money line to win. I'll talk more about my parlays in a minute.
Yeah. So for next week's game, I'm going to give out a few. These are in order of. I think 1 and 2 is pretty much a tie of in order of who I think is I'm most confident in.
Okay.
And then the third one would be second or third or whatever. But my first one I'm going to give you is Bucks minus 2.5. I really like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I have Vegas has the Bucks as a 2.5 point favorite. My computer is showing the Bucks as a 12.5 point favorite, so it's way off. Just like last week when I talked about my computer being way off on the Browns, it was right, and it's going to be right again. Yeah. Bears, they have there's one other quarterback in the entire NFL, including practice squads, that I wouldn't take over Justin Fields.
Right.
But that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but not really.
I don't feel like it's that far. That Bears team is garbage. I hate to say it for all you Chicago fans because you guys are loyal. But I just hate you guys are bad. It's a bad team, bad quarterback. There's just really nothing go. I hate the fact that Khalil Mack is still playing there. If he is, I haven't watched him since the Raiders
he got
traded him.
traded again.
Did he? Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Because that Bears team is horrible. All right, let's move on.
So the other one is the one I agree with you on is the Jets. This is another one my computer loves. The Vegas has the Cowboys as a -9-point favorite. I have the game as an even. Like I don't have like a point, like minus half a point on either side.
We're talking to pick them, obviously.
Yeah, I just have them as a pick 'em.
Okay.
So I mean, I could see the Jets winning outright. I don't know if they will, but I'll definitely take the Jets +9. 100%, I'm taking the Jets +9. And the third one that I like, this is another one that my computer's way off on, but it's more than just being my computer off on this one. I do like it for a lot of other reasons, but Vegas has the Lions as a 4.5-point favorite. My computer has the Seahawks as a 3.5-point favorite, so that's like an 8-point difference, something like that.
Right.
7-8 point difference. Can't do math right now.
No, you're about right.
But anyway, so
either way, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, either way. So, and I like the Hawks. In fact, I think the Hawks can just go right in there and win the game.
Well, I think everybody's I think what Vegas is
but I'm going to take the points still.
I think everybody's loving the Lions for what they did on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
But I mean, how are you just going to jump like that? It's just one game. I mean, yeah, they played great last year, but I mean, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I like your pick. I like taking the points.
Well, and the other thing is, like, it's the Chiefs. I knew this going into the last game. I just, my computer said the Chiefs were still a big favorite, but I knew one problem the Chiefs were going to have last week, and that was that they have 0 people to throw the ball to.
Right.
Even when they get Kelsey back, he's literally the only person they have to throw the ball to. We saw that in that game. And even this week with the Chiefs, I'm trying to find it here on my spread here, but I don't have.
I'll talk more about
right
that.
Here. I have the
Chiefs.
Chiefs is only a 1.5-point favorite over the Jaguars, whereas Vegas has a 3.5-point. It's still very close. My computer's right there, but it just shows that I don't have the Chiefs as being this dominant, overly talented roster this year. They've lost so many people in the last few years, and so, yeah, I mean, it's the Chiefs just aren't going to be what they were. They'll probably still sneak into the playoffs because they have the best quarterback probably in the league, or one of them. Sorry, buddy, but it's true.
It's like when people talk about Curry, and if my buddy Robbie watches this at some point in time, he's gonna know what I'm talking about. I can't stand that. Even if they're declared one of the best, it hurts every time I hear it. That's a great segue though for my picks. I got Jacksonville. I'm taking Jacksonville. Am I going to go crazy and bet money line against the Chiefs? Probably not. Jacksonville at home against the Chiefs. Yeah, you know what? They didn't look great, but the Chiefs are still explosive. Mahomes finds a way to get things done. They barely lost the game against the Lions. I'll tell you what, I'm still going to take Jacksonville on the points. Jacksonville looked really tough last game. I still love their quarterback. I mean, their quarterback is phenomenal. So if there's a future quarterback who you want to bank on, it's that guy. Take Jacksonville quarterback. That's Lawrence. So that's the main reason why I'm taking Jacksonville, and for other reasons too. I hate the Chiefs, so I love betting against them. I love rooting for them. I'm like I told you guys beforehand. I'm going to be the bettor who's more kind of like enjoying it. I'm going to throw some picks out there, but I'm also it's my money, so trust me, I'm doing this because I don't want to win also. But I tell you, Jacksonville, take the points. Goes right into the next one. Jets, I'm taking money line, so that's 2-teamer I'm taking there, and Aaron Rodgers enough. That defense looked phenomenal. Now, will they show up, play the same amount of defense? Maybe. I don't know. But I just don't bite on previous games. Cowboys slaughtered the Giants.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be like, oh, well, Dallas put the whole league on notice.
Yeah. I think even Vegas screwed up a little bit by giving them too many points. Yeah. I think even Vegas fucked the Kool-Aid a little bit.
They are. Everyone does that with Dallas. Stephen A. will tell you. I'm just kidding. But anyway, check this out. I got Jacksonville. I'm taking Jets money line. I'm taking, just so you know, Jacksonville and the points. So I'm going to take the 3.5. But I'm taking the Jets money line. I hate to do this, but I already told you pre-flop. I'm taking the Raiders. I didn't take the Raiders last game, and I feel like this is going to be the scary part for me because usually when I don't take a team and I want to take them the next, I should have taken them the previous week. It doesn't matter. I'm taking Raiders and the Bills. I still feel like the Bills are going to have somewhat of a hangover from the last game. I think they might come out and still win this game, but I'm definitely going to take, what do we got, 12.5 points, 8.5 to 12.5, something like that. You might even do an alternate line there, bump it up maybe just a little bit over 10 points, maybe do 11 or something like that, 10.5. It could be one of those close games where they're kind of blown out a little bit, but the Raiders still find a way to put some points on the board late. So those are my 3 teams. Just so you know, Jacksonville, take the points. But I'm telling you, to boost that spread, take the Jets on the money line and take Raiders in the points about 12.5.
There you go. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see I don't know. Personally, I have to stay away from that Bills.
You always do. You ain't got my heart, baby. Raiders.
As a biased Bills fan, and looking at my computer here, which is 4 points up,
right.
I'm gonna put a tiny bit on the Bills. I ain't gonna lie.
He will.
But I'm not gonna say go out there and put a bunch of money on it. I'm not gonna say that.
Right.
But
talk to listen. We're the division leading Raiders. Okay. Yeah. We're the division leading Raiders.
That's true.
Yeah. All the other teams lost. We're the division leading Raiders. You guys have a loss.
Well, you get to say that for at least
2 weeks.
Even if you lose and everyone else wins, you all still 1-1.
Yeah. So anyway, folks, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be some great picks. It's gonna be a great weekend. Great game tonight. If by any chance you still want to in-play the game, it's only 3-0 at this point in time. Dump Minnesota. Put it on Minnesota right now. It's going to be a defensive struggle. Minnesota's going to go down, handle business. Eagles overrated. Great defense, great quarterback. But I'm saying, man, Minnesota finds a way to win.
Minnesota's about to score a touchdown right now.
Woo!
We're actually watching the game right. But yeah. So let me ask you this, because we've been watching this game a little bit. We watched the Bills game. We watched the Chiefs game. You know, pretty much all the games. But in this week 1, I've never seen a week 1 like this where there's just so many turnovers.
Ridiculous.
The Jets guy got 3 interceptions, and he already got his bonus for the year, $250,000 bonus, because he just had to get 3 interceptions on the year.
For the whole year.
And he did it in 1 game.
Man,
but I mean, in this game, what have we seen? 2-3 turnovers?
Since we've been starting, since we were in the process of getting our podcasts uploaded in the whole spiel, we're kind of getting prepared for what we're going to do. There was 4 turnovers. There was 4 turnovers since that started within that time period. I mean, they never left the 30 to 40 yard line. Yeah. It's insane. Yeah, I tell you, man, it's been a defensive year. But it's only been 1 year. Only been 1 week.
Why do you think the offenses are so far behind? Are they just not using them in preseason? They're not getting enough practice, or what?
That's a good point. There could be something to that. If you're not getting the reps,
nobody's afraid to put their defensive stars out there in preseason. But everybody's afraid to put their top receiver, running back, quarterback out there. You know what I mean? Let's give that guy extra rest.
Right. That's a good point. I think you might have something there.
Well, maybe the chemistry's a little off or something.
Yeah, that could be.
Maybe the offensive coaches aren't preaching aggressiveness the way the defensive ones are. I don't know.
I like that. I like the color coordination here.
I know.
I wish I would have had a little black hat.
Yeah.
We still look good. Thanks, guys, for everybody watching. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm telling you, 1 pick. If you just have it and you want to throw, you got a little extra change, it's that Jets pick. Take the Jets, money line. If you want a guaranteed win, take Jets on the points.
We're gonna do this every week.
But how fun is that?
We can do this every week where we have like the game here for a minute while we're doing this.
Yeah.
And we kind of add a little something. I think it adds something to that.
Yeah, it's a little live.
Like right there, touchdown Vikings.
Vikings, touchdown. I'm telling you, we're killing. It's only been 1 Thursday, but still, I've been killing it.
Well, we'll see. We'll
see.
This is another one where I'm not gonna lie. This is another one we're off. I got Eagles in this game. But we'll see. Even though they're down right now, 7-3.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure.
As always, guys, let's make some money.
Let's have fun doing it.
That's it.
Yes, sir.